Took a little half-mile trail back here to a place called Coyote Village. Want to see what this is. Yeah, we're just about done for the day. Heading back to the campground here shortly. This is a pretty cool ruin. I'm the only one here. Got some caves. Big old kiva. These things had a roof over them and they had a ladder that went down. That's how they got down in there. I don't know if you're wondering, there's no stairs. This thing's got like, so you would have gone through there to get into the kiva. This is one of the biggest, coolest that you can walk around in on your own. There ain't nobody back here. How small their doorways were. Fireplace, that chimney over there. Okay, now I've seen these before. This is where they ground corn. These flat rocks in there, and then they would take other stones and just grind back and forth, and grind their corn, make cornmeal. Here's like a watchtower. It was probably a lot taller. Here's what the full complex looked like. I think the kivas were used for ceremony and as a family room, so it might have been several rooms back here used by different families, but they would all sit in the kiva as a family room. And we're gonna walk back over. There were some other ruins over by the car. So I'm gonna shut the camera off for a minute. Yeah, just so you know, I haven't lost an old lady. She's sitting in the truck. She's got a bad knee. She's got one artificial knee. She needs both knees replaced, but they would only do one at a time. So at the moment, she's got one artificial knee and one knee that really hurts her. But she done good today to do both of those hikes we did today. She done real good. I'm proud of her. Okay, we're back by the car. The old lady sitting over there in the air station. This is the Parview community. This is why we Came back here and then I saw that little coyote trail that we just took. So. This is a pretty big complex. Oh, there's another one over there. Here's a look at this one from above. Used to be able to get closer to these and kind of get up where you could touch them, but they seem to be just like the other places we went 40 years ago. You didn't have to do guided tours. Now you're only allowed to see them on a guided tour. But it's to protect them. Just keep people from tearing them up. Now there's another one down here. Just turn around and let's go down here. There's nobody back here with us. This is the Pipe Shrine House. They found a dozen decorated tobacco pipes here, so they named it the Pipe Shrine House. It says they had designs carved on them. Look how small their doorways were. That was a doorway. Oh, they got a big kiva. So that must be why they found the ceremonial pipes here. They had big ceremonies here, big kiva. That's what I assume, big kiva, big ceremony. Boy, the Colorado air here sure does. We're at 8,000 feet altitude, by the way. This whole time, all these ruins were at 8,000 feet. Because I showed you earlier how high in the air we were as we were coming in here. I gotta take a peek in this kiva. It says do not enter, but I'm gonna take a peek. Just big, nothing special, just big. Oh, there's something over here, let's see what this is. Do not enter. Doesn't look like much of anything, it's just woods. Might be a water source down there. They built steps. This tunnel's kind of cool. They built it back up. How far back in there you can go. Might go around there and peek in. These are some really big structures. Consider they built these 700 years ago. I mean, this was like 300 years before Columbus even discovered America. They were building cities like this, big buildings and multi-level structures out of stone. Now we're still in the same place, we're just walking in the other direction. Coyote Village was back that way, and then there was this ruin here we were just at. And this is some kind of a reservoir the Indians built, apparently for water. Quarter mile maybe. Oh, there it is, I can see it. We're coming up on it. And we may be the only ones here. The people that just passed were here, but now it's all to us. Just a small structure here with a tower and 2 kivas, and then a third thing that might have been a kiva. This is definitely a kiva. This was a tower. It would have been taller. It would have been up there. And this is most definitely a kiva. Now a possible third kiva. These just look like ruins. I do not see the possible third kiva unless it's right here, because there's some stones laying around. And they just haven't excavated this. No, it's not over there. Yeah, I'd say that's what they're talking about. This big bush is growing right out of the middle of it. Yeah, see, they've excavated these. This was filled in. You could have walked flat across it at one time. This park was made a national park almost 100 years ago. So that's still not the reservoir. I wonder how much these little communities that are a mile apart, half mile apart, how much they went back and forth. And then they all disappeared. There's several reasons they think they could have disappeared. The food ran out. They killed all the animals, and they were hungry, so they moved on. Drought is another reason. Enemies after them, which may be why they went to the cliffs to hide from their enemies, instead of out in the open like they are. These ones on top are older. The ones in the cliffs are newer. And then they just disappeared. But I'm pretty sure, I've read other research that says most of them are living in the southwest now, that they left here and went to like New Mexico and just moved on. And they kind of figured that out through genetics. The descendants are still here, and they're all mostly in New Mexico. So when I was here 40 years ago, they didn't know a whole lot about these people. They were just known as the ancient ones, and they knew very little about them. See, now they know a lot more. So I'm gonna shut the camera off till we get to this reservoir. This is taking a while to get here. Okay, here it says this is a reservoir. It says the entire community from all around here in this area would have pitched in to build this reservoir that held water. So they dug down Put a wall in. There's some steps over there. Let's walk on around. So this is how it looks from the other side. And there's a little channel here. It must be how they let the water in and out. I'm not sure where the water came from. Oh, here's another. So it probably came in over there. Or no, this is the steps. I don't know. Other than it's a reservoir. There's a definitely channel in and out right over there, but maybe it only came in. I guess they wouldn't have to take it out. If it was a community reservoir, they would have had to come and collect the water from here, I would imagine. So this is probably it. I think that's about it. So we're gonna head back to the campground, take it easy, and get up early in the morning. We're heading toward Colorado National Monument. We're gonna spend two nights at that campground. But we're gonna see some other places. We're gonna see the Colorado National Monument one day, but we're gonna see a couple other places another day, the second day. And if the weather cooperates, weather permitting, we're going to go to that nudie place, that hot spring that we were going to go to yesterday, but it got down to like 50 degrees and we decided we wasn't taking our clothes off in 50-degree weather. So, see you then.